Consciousness is the only thing that doesn't deteriorate, it doesn't die, it doesn't get burned, you cannot eliminate it. It is yours forever. And so a soul that is conscious, has consciousness to it, is not dying ever. It's a continuum, but it seeks in renewed incarnation when there is a need to balance some of the old accounts and to end a series of guilt and shame that arose from having done something to others for which we felt guilty about. And the consciousness then requires a reincarnation, seeking birth in a human body. The soul is looking at the parents, is often hovering above the parents for a long, long time to make sure that these parents are the best suited. The soul is looking at the parents, is often hovering above the parents for a long, long time to make sure that these parents are the best suited. The soul is looking at the parents, is often hovering above the parents for a long, long time to make sure that these parents are the best suited in order to allow me to live my life according to my request, which is to balance these old accounts, to diminish the guilt and shame of wrongdoing. And then I meet in my lifetime, of course, first of all, my parents, who will give me an opportunity to see a part of myself that otherwise I would not be able to see. And they reflect it back to me. They allow me to, for example, if I had done something unkind to someone, they will be unkind to me, so that I know how it feels to be treated in a derogatory manner. And so when we then complain about, oh, my parents are nasty, they did that to me, and they spoiled the rest of my life, basically, they interfered with my growth and my evolution, then we are still in the victim mentality role, where we blame someone else for what our experiences are. And that requires that we constantly have your parents or friends or relationships that will continue to make us feel like we are a victim. And as long as we feel or play the victim, we will draw like a magnet towards us those kinds of victimizations. The moment we accept ourselves the way we are, and not try to change ourselves, but to accept every part of us, our weaknesses, our faults, our mistakes that we may have made, the guilt and shame that we have accumulated and gathered, that we make peace with ourselves, we accept ourselves exactly the way we are, not the way we want to be, that we actually make fully embrace ourselves. This then will change the entire mechanism of karma. That basically prevents anything from coming back to us to haunt us, because now with the acceptance of who we are, we no longer have the possibility of guilt and shame.